Hello, today we are going to do a quick summer crochet illusion knotless boho braids. Yes, I said crochet, and yes, I said knotless, so let's get into it. I'm so excited to show you guys this today because this literally only took a Saturday morning to do my hair, you guys. I started at like 9:30 and I was completely done with my hair at about 12:30. So I blow dried my hair the night before and I began the style by creating individuals, like individual braids. I braided maybe an inch or an inch and a half down the braid, and then I did 3 rows. Once I have all the rows, then I'll connect those individual braids straight back so that everything is flat and as tight as possible on my head. So creating these braids is what makes it look like I have individuals throughout my whole hair. Also gives you a better view of what I mean by connecting the braid and trying to make them super flat. I did leave out some sections in the front of my head because that is where my hair is super sensitive and I really just need to start leaving it alone completely. The parts and sections that I've created, I am now going to connect those sections straight to the back of my head and cornrow them down to the base of my hair. If you're more skilled in these aspects in the style, it will look even better. But if you're not, like I am not, you can still do it. I do make sure to add moisturizer as I'm going through each section. I do want to make sure my hair is protected under the hair that I will add. As you can see, I'm using those front sections to now cornrow the rest of my hair back. And notice how my cornrow is like near my ear instead of like in the middle. Ideally, you want it in the middle of the parts that you make, but my hands are just wonky. I can't really braid with my hands over my head, and that's how you're supposed to cornrow on yourself. But I do really like this style because you can mess up. Like, you don't have to be the best parter, you don't have to be the best braider in order for it to still look good. But I will say, if you are, the neater the better. Either way, the neater the better. But this is me not being very neat and it still looked good. I just want to emphasize that. And I am going to continue this process throughout the rest of my hair. Again, I parted a section, I'm moisturizing, and then I'm gonna cornrow it all down together. As I finish up the second cornrow, I'm connecting it to my first one on the side. And then eventually I'm going to put the end of these braids like attached to my flat braids on my scalp to make it all flat. This is with all of my hair connected, and at the bottom and the back, as you can see, I do have a little leave out. I did plan on putting the style up in a high ponytail, and so I was going to do individuals on the base, but after wearing this style for a few weeks, I never even put my hair up because I added short hair so it wouldn't all stay in a high ponytail. So next time I won't have any leave out in the back, but I'm just plaiting individuals like I did in the front, and then I'm gonna connect them. Now, these little loose ends, I'm going to sew the ends of my braids back into my cornrow so that it is super flat. This is my first time like using a sewing needle in my hair. Again, it's not perfect, but it works. I promise it's all gonna come together at the end. When I'm using any synthetic hair, I always make sure to soak it in apple cider vinegar and water mix to get all of those like weird chemicals off, because if I don't do that, my scalp definitely does react. Like I'll get like these really itchy like red bumps on my scalp if I don't make sure to rinse all those chemicals off. Now you guys, at this point it's probably only like 11 o'clock, like maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock, and all I have to do is crochet the curly braids into my hair. And the way that you hold the crochet needle is really important so that these braids are like flat on your head and they give the knotless effect. So make sure you're going from the top with the latch open when you go under the cornrow, and then you add the braiding hair and then you pull it and knot it all together, as you can see. So this is the first braid that I added, and then I have the second one. As you can see, these are about 12 inches. The hair is 12 inches, I believe. It is braided, and then it has like the little boho leave out strands attached to it. This is by far the easiest part, and this is the hippie braids. I got like, how many packs? I think I bought 4 packs and only used 3.5. I will correct that in the description below. And I didn't exactly stay in one place for a long time. I tried to do the same amount of braids like on each side, but I wasn't exactly counting. You could just kind of look. And then I definitely did get up and look at my hair from different angles just to make sure everything is laying properly. And this is the final stretch. And that is it, you guys. The install is definitely the easiest and quickest part. I was already feeling myself and I wasn't even done. This has to be one of my favorite styles that I have done on myself. It is so cute, it's short, it's great for summer, it's fast, it's easy. I really like the color. This is color number 4. This style did not cost a lot of money. It did not break the bank, and I still have a full day ahead of me. I didn't have to sit in a chair all day long. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching.